Talking about operations and sets, we made the recall a set, and then, or at least we understand set. We will now proceed to operations and sets. So it's the same with other operations. There are also operations and sets. For example, we can combine sets, we can subtract, we can multiply, and others. So first that we will going to have now is we will start with the first operations and set called the union of sets. What's union of set? From the term itself, it suggests union, the joining of sets. Okay? So basically, when we talk about union of sets, we are just simply going to combine them. By the way, the union of set is denoted by this operation. This is our symbol for union, which means the joining of two sets. So for example, I have set A and then union with B, so that is the symbol union, and then you have the second term. This is our notation here, or the operation involved on the sets A and B. So we have this set as A union B. Now the thing is, how do we apply this operation for sets? First, it says that, let's read the definition. The operational sets are union on sets are union of sets. There are union, intersection, complement, difference, and symmetric difference of sets. We will start with the union. The union of A and B, denoted by A union B, is the set of all elements. Okay. Okay, it is the set of all elements X and the universal set. Remember the universe, such that X is in A or X is in B. Symbolically, when you have this notation A union B, it means a set containing X such that X is an element of A or X is an element of B. This is our definition. Now, in rule method, this is how we're going to define the union of two sets. We have set A and we have set B. When you have it in this form, the meaning of A union B implies that you have a set containing X. X here is the arbitrary elements found in either A or B, such that that X is an element of A or X is an element of B. Take note of this symbol. This is read as R. Okay? Because we use the term or it defines or it connotes addition or union of sets. So let's take or let's have an example. So let's say I have A here containing 1 and 2 and B containing an element of 2. So you notice we have here a single tone, or also known as unit set, and then we have set A containing elements 1 and 2. Now, how do we write the union of the two sets? According to this description for joining or joining two sets using the operation union, we are referring to values or elements such as X, such that that X is an element of the first set or element of the second set. Take note, we do not duplicate, there is no duplication of elements here. You notice element 2 or 2 is a member of B at the same time member of A. Therefore, when we have now A union B, we just simply combine this. There will be elements that is repeated. We're just going to recognize them once in the union. So we will now have what are the elements of this set? Now, this is still a set, which is actually defined as the union of two different sets. So this is another set. As this is set. This is also another set. But this new set here is called compound in the sense that it is already combined two sets. So we have here the elements here is 1 and 2. Now you notice my elements here for A union B is 1 and 2 because according to the description, when you combine or when you apply union for two sets, we're only acknowledging every single element that is an element of A or element of B. In this case, 1 and 2 are element of A. You notice that 2 is also an element of B, A rather, so therefore, we're just going to recognize it once in our union. Is that clear? Do you have question or clarification for union of sets? Pascobilio, any clarification?
None, sir.
Okay. So if I'm going to ask you, for example, I'll be here, um, it's guaranteed, okay, that A and B here are actually subsets of a bigger set called the universe or the universal set. Remember the capital U? That all the elements under consideration must be a member of a larger set called the universal set. So it's understood that these two sets here are just simply a subset of a bigger set called the universe. Now, if I'm going to ask you, what is N of A union B? What must be the answer? Humawas. Humawas. Anyone who can give me an answer of N of A union B? If this is not, for example, the union.
Two, sir, two.
Who is that? Let me know who are those people answering so at least I'll be able to recognize them. Who gave me that answer too?
I did, sir, I did.
Okay, was it? I know, let us know. I mean, yeah, I need you to tell me your name because my screen is on. It was my face was pinned on the screen because for me to see what's written on the board is also on your end.
Chongzon, sir,
Who is
Chongzon.
that? I see. So the cardinality of A union B or the cardinality of the set A union B is 2. Why? Because there are two elements found in the set. So that is for union. Let's add here one more element or let's have set D. Set D contains A, B. You can give me N of A union D. And then also we have N A union B union D. Okay. So I already made a shortcut with it. Definitely, before you will get this one, you must know first what are the elements of this in order for you to find the cardinality or the number contains in this new set. Again, this is a compound set because it's a combination of two or more set. You can volunteer and give us what is the what they call this one? What is the cardinality of set A union B union D, and then the cardinality of A union D and A. Let's call else who is here. Let's have Rundina. And this is what we've got. Go ahead, Rondina. Rondina, are you there? There are only a few people left in our discussion. So what is the implication of this? Also,
Sir.
what is our answer for number one? The cardinality of A union D.
4, sir.
Your answer here is four. Let's find out if indeed four really is the answer. What are these elements? What are these four elements of this cardinality? A union D. Can you please tell us?
1, sir. Kanang 1, 2, A and B, sir.
Okay. So in this case, A union D is simply the elements containing are the set containing one, two, A and B. Since there are four elements, that's why the cardinality is four. Very good. Now let's hear from Villarreal. What about number two? What is also the cardinality of A union B union D? Villarreal.
Ay, sorry sir, na-off ang mic ko. Answer for
Why? I mean, what are these four elements?
the 1 and 2 and A and B.
Okay. So in this case, for this example, we have our A union B union D is simply a set containing one, two, A and B. So you notice, therefore, that's why our cardinality is four. If I'm gonna ask you, A, what can you say about the two set, this set and this one? What can you say about them? What are the things that you can conclude about the two sets, the two compound sets? We call them compound because it's already a combination of two or more sets where operations were applied. Um, also, I mean, Benito raised her hand. Go ahead.
Kuan, sir, they have the same number of cardinality of the set, sir. Puro sila
Wait,
4.
that's quite redundant when you say when they have the same number cardinality because when you say cardinality, that refers to the number, so that's redundant. So either you say they have the same amount of
Then
elements or they
they
have
have the
equal
same cardinality.
cardinality. Actually, what we can thank you for that. What we can say here is that A union D. Okay, we can actually enclose it like this. That means to say this is single. This is one set. Consider it's one set. We can say that A union D is a subset of A union D union B. Wait, sorry. By the way, A union D union B is just the same word. Even if you will rearrange the order of the elements here, still it won't matter. You are still referring to the same sets. Okay? So if I will write here B union A, still this is the same. So we can say here A union D is a subset of A union D. My question is A union D a proper, take note of the symbol proper. I remove already the equal symbol. proper subset of A union B and union D. Anyway, these two sets are the same. This one is certain that A union D is a subset of A union D union B. My question is A union D, is it a proper subset of A union B union D? I'm trying to compare our previous lesson. Anyone? You may raise your hand if you wish to answer. Where are the rest of the people? Why they are not on joining us? There are only 26 people out of almost 50. Anyway, I'll just make a surprise checking later on. Checking of attendance. Amasa, if this is so, do you think this is also possible? Hello? Miss Amasa, honestly, sometimes I'm not sure if people are really having internet connection or they are not on screen or they're just waking up because they don't know the answer. I don't know really. Please, you better tell me if you don't know the answer. At least I know where to start or begin. Because I cannot really see your reaction. Valenzuela, do you think this is so true? Given that this is true,
Yes, sir.
can you explain that?
Uh, kay naa ang elements, ana, sir?
Okay, let's try to review. When you use the symbol subset, it means to say that uh, this set here is smaller than the other one. At least that's the least that you can remember. When when you say this set is a subset of the other, it means to say this set is smaller than this, meaning to say all the members of this sets are found in this set. Okay? That's the definition of subset. Which in this case, we know that A union B contains this element, and then A union B, this are element. Since all these elements are found in here, are found in here, this set here, it means to say that A is a subset of A union B D. Okay? But regarding this one, the definition of this is a proper subset. Okay? If I will recall, proper subset. Which, by definition, it says that a set can be a proper subset of another if at least there is one element here that is not found in the set. In this case, these are the elements of the union of the three sets. And then these are the element of the union A and B. Since there are at least A or B in this case that is not in here, it follows that this is also true. That A union D is also a proper subset of A union B. But do you think I can reverse this? Um, Wait. Can I reverse this one? Meaning to say that A union B union D is a proper subset of A union D. Is it true? Hello? Oja, yeah. A union D is a proper subset of A union B union D. But my question is, if we're going to reverse the order, we're going to have it like this. Uh, A union B union D is a proper subset of A union D. Is it true or false?
Sir, to be honest, sir, wala ko kayo. Kasi naglibog ko gamay, sir. Like, nag-process ko sa akong notes.
Okay. Any other, like, Espinosa, if this is true, do you think this set here is also, or this situation here is also true? Also true.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's go back to the definition of proper subset. Accordingly, a proper subset is so when a set, a set is a proper subset of another set if that set, um, or if there is single element that is in set A that is not in B. In other words, like for example, in this case, this set is a proper subset of this one because there is, or there are, we have set A or element A or B or A and B at the same time that is not found in this set. That's why this is called, this is so that A union B is a proper subset of this. But if we will reverse this, A union B union C is a proper subset of this one. The answer is no. Okay? Why? It's because by definition for a proper subset, for this set to be a proper subset of this set must contain an element that is not found in here. Did you get me? But in this scenario, you notice that what happened is this set is quite bigger than this one. In fact, the elements here are found here. But there is no element in this set that is not found in this set. Thus, we cannot say that we cannot say this. Do you follow? It's because it does not suffice the definition of a proper subset. In fact, we cannot even claim that this one is a subset of this. Why? Because basically they are not equal. Okay, there is equality that is going on here. This is bigger than the other. So this is not possible to say that this one is a subset of this, nor, although more, a proper subset. Okay, I hope that's clear. Question, please. Any question?
Imong board, sir, dili kay concern kay nas.
Please, as much as I wanted you to give best that I can with this one, it's always been a problem. That's why I'm not using this one. Because if I'm gonna close the light also, all the more, you cannot say anything. As much as I wanted you to remove the light for a while. This one is, I'm not sure if this is clear, but see, the light also of the laptop is feedbacking. So whichever is, well, I'm not in a studio, so please bear with me. Other than that, any other question? Or any other concern? It's going to always have a reflection because this is whiteboard. So it's expected that there will always be a reflection because this is really going to produce a reflection. Any other question, please? Okay, no question. The next operation that we have is the so-called intersection. The intersections of sets. Okay? Our symbol for intersection is open upward cap. And then our associated word here is normally the word and. Symbolically, it is like this. Downward, sorry, this is upward B. This is a symbol for N. So when you see the symbol in the when the term is used symbolically, then it implies intersection. Now, if we're going to have this one, A intersection B, symbolically, this refers to the set that is pertaining X such that our X here is A, sorry, such that X is an element of A, and element of B. Now, the difference here is that the X that we're talking about, sorry, and X is an element of B. You notice by definition here, or by description, we're talking about a set, okay, the set defined as A intersection B is referring to a set containing an element that is found in A at the same time found in B. For example, if we have A 1 and 2, and then B containing 2, so when you say A intersection B, that simply refers to a set containing an element that is found in both. Okay, in this case, we have 2 that is found in both. So therefore, the intersection of A and B is a single tone or a unit set because it contains an element that is, or it contains a single element. Because in this scenario, we only have single element that is found in A at the same time found in B. That's why the intersection is called, the intersection yield a single tone type of set. It is because the intersection provided us this one. Okay, if we will add here set C containing A and B. And I'm going to ask you, what is A intersection B intersection C? And then what is A intersection B C? And then A intersection B intersection C. Tell me what are the elements now. You can give me the answer for number 1. The intersection of the 3 sets. And these are our 3 sets.
Null, sir, null.
Rich, what is the intersection of the 3 sets here? Anyone?
Wala, sir.
Why it's empty?
They don't have a common element.
Okay. Since in this situation, there is no common elements between A, B, and C, therefore A intersection B is empty. Okay, we can have the symbol, or we can write it as like this. It's an empty set. What about the second number 2?
Same na, sir.
Okay, the same scenario. This is also an empty set. It's because A and C do not have any. They don't share any common element. Therefore, their intersection is empty. What about B intersection C?
Hindi hapon, sir.
Empty
Okay, it's
gapon,
also
sir.
an empty set. Okay. So, what about if I'm going to ask you, what is N of A intersection C? What's the answer?
4, sir.
Hmm?
Wala,
4,
sir.
sir.
Wala, sir.
What do you mean wala?
4, sir.
Empty.
The answer is zero. Zone, you cannot say four because remember your set here A intersection B is empty. When it's empty, it means to say there's no element at all. Therefore, when it comes to its cardinality, the answer is zero. Meaning to say no element in that set. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Any clarification? What about if we are going to make this a little challenging? Let's have like this. This is my set. Okay, this is the given set. I will ask you, what is the element of A union B intersection uh, C? Number one. And then number two, A intersection C union B. Let's just say first with this one. So this is a compound element here, our main compound set. We have the intersection of C and then the set of A union B, and we have here uh, the union of set B and the intersection of A and C. Who can give me an answer for number one? Anyone? The number of people attending here are really dropping. Let us hear from Delfino.
I guess it's empty set, sir,
Why empty set? Your answer here is an empty set. Why?
because there's no element na there's no element in A and B na mag-intersect sa C. There's no
Okay.
intersection.
Thank you for that. Now, if I'm going to show you here, yes, the answer is empty. Why? Because A union B, the elements are 1 and 2, right? For A and B. And then for C is A and B. But since A and B and then this one doesn't have any common element, therefore the intersection is empty. What about number 2? Let's have Peralta.
I'm still figuring out, sir. How pang sir.
Hmm? What about the Scalyar?
Empty set, sir.
Wait, I'm asking you, and then it seems that you're asking me back. Can you please justify your answer why you said it's empty? The Scalyar? Why do you think it's empty? What's another answer? Let's perhaps hear from Guar.
Answer, walang universal. Will
No. In this case, we're not too much concerned with the universal set. The only thing that we're going to talk about universal is that all these elements here, they belong to a bigger set called the universal set. But in our operations clusters like this, we don't mind or we don't include universal set. Bakuli, what is your answer here? And then kindly justify what's your answer. Yes, Amasa.
Two, sir.
Wait, your answer is a set containing two. It's a single tone set. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, sir. Or
Okay,
if
okay.
mag
Mag-union,
Can
sir.
you
Iapil ba yun ang counter empty set?
remember an empty set is a set who doesn't have any element at all. So
So,
therefore, when you
counter
do the union, yes, what's the answer?
singleton later. Yes. A set containing two.
Singleton containing two as its element. Okay, that's correct. This is two. Can you please explain to all of us why the answer is two? A
Okay, so
singleton
bad,
set.
sir. Sa A intersection C kay it's empty set since wala man sila kuan common elements. And then for the union B, kuan man ang sa B 'di ba ang kuan ang set nga na niya is on singleton which is the set containing two. So basically kanang ang empty set so i-disregard siya since wala man siya isod. So kuan mo to sir, a set containing two.
I see. So you notice that in this situation, A intersection C is empty, meaning to say it's a set without element. And then B is a single tone with two as its element. Now, when you join this set which is empty, and then this set containing two, therefore the elements found is only two. Therefore, we have this set here, a compound set, considered as a single tone set whose element is two. Can I hear from somebody? Did you understand? Do you need more example? Let me know. Hello?
More examples, sir. Okay.
Okay. Let's solve this situation. There we have this given. Let's start with A union B. A union B. I'm trying to combine already union intersection in this example. What is A union B? Who can give me an answer?
2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Sir.
Okay. So in short, our A union B is simply the set containing 1, 2, 3 until 10. Or excluding 10, right? Is
Yes,
10
sir.
included?
Includes
Okay, I'll try to remove this one. Sorry. I'll just remove that. What is A union B? Take note, the meaning of this one, Z plus is positive integer. So in this situation,
Excluded, sir.
this is our U. And this is our given, this is our given. Our A union B is the universal set. Or it contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? Take note, our universe is a z plus a z plus less than 10. And then the z plus less than 10 are these number 1, 2, 3, 4, which is exactly A union B. Therefore, I can write now A union B equals U or a set containing this element. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I see. What about A? Union U. What is our answer?
2468.
Why 2, 4, 6, 8?
Kay mao man lahang common elements.
But our symbol here is union. We're not asked to give the intersection. What you're giving me is the intersection.
All the elements in the universal set, sir.
Okay, our answer here is U or this set. I mean, of course, this is our U. So I can write it U or uh, as I enumerated the elements of U. Something like that. Okay, what about A? Intersection U. What's the answer?
2468, sir.
Okay, it's A or the 782 4, 6, 8. By the way, I am just showing you this, the name of the sets here because these are actually the elements of the set. This is set A. But if the question is you give the elements, so therefore do not give an answer of A because A here is a set. If the question, what are the elements or supply the elements in A intersection U, do not give this answer because this is a set. And these are the elements, so this must be the answer given. You must know, but since I am showing this one because anyway, A and this set and this set, they are just the same. Okay? But you must know what is asked. If the question is, what are the elements of A intersection U? So therefore, this is your answer. Or the question, A intersection U is equal to A. It means to say that the intersection of these two sets is just simply the set A. So you must know why I'm showing you this letter. Next question, what is B intersection C? Volunteer.
1
132.
and 3, sir.
Okay, our answer is, are you sure?
135.
135.
Okay, that is 1, 3, 5. Because between B and C, the two sets, the common element is 1, 3, and 5. What about A intersection C?
2, sir.
Two
The
four.
answer is
2
2
4.
Two,
and
four.
4.
1-4,
4.
sir.
Four, sir.
Okay, that's it. What about A intersection C and then union U? What's the answer?
U, sir.
U, sir.
Okay, it's the universal set. What about A intersection B intersection U? What's the answer? Let's
Null,
hear
sir.
from Nal. I don't think so. Okay, wait, wait. Why
Empty
it's empty?
set.
Why is it empty?
Empty set ang A intersection B.
Okay, this set here is null because A here is even numbers less than 10, and then B is are odd numbers less than 10. So therefore, their intersection is empty because there is no number less than 10 that is even and odd at the same time. So it's empty set. And then between universal set and empty set, of course, you cannot find any common element when one set is empty. Therefore, our answer here is empty set. Okay? What about if we will have it this way? This is our question now. Let's raise first this one. Let's say you have A union B intersection C, and then union with A or B, union C. Example, it's the given. It's really compound. Yeah, how will you solve problems like this? You know, the same with other, and when dealing with numbers, you can deal it uh, one at a time. Dealing with how you solve PEMDAS, you start from the inner groupings or the inner symbol of groupings going out there. The last operation observed here is actually this one. These are the other operations that need to be performed perhaps simultaneously. In this case here, you have to perform the inner one first before this one outer, and then you have to perform this one on the other side simultaneously. And then at the same time, once you have the result of this and the result of this, that's the time you use the union to find what's its answer. What's the answer of this one? Who can give me the answer?
3 and 5, sir.
3 and 5. Okay, let's find out whether the answer of, what's it called? Kyongzon?
Yes, sir.
Let's find out whether the answer is only 3 and 5. Okay? First is, we will start with this one. B union C. This is our solution, and then whatever is our answer here, then we will just write it. B union C, our answer is, what's the union of B and C?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9.
1, 2, 3. The easiest way to do union is that you select one set there, you list it down, and then, for example, this one, I'm going to list down first the B. That's 3, 5, 7, then 9. And then this time, I'm going to list down C, excluding those that I have already listed. So therefore, I have already one, so skip that. I have 2, I skip 3, I have 4, and I skip, and then I have already 5, so that's it. Our elements is 1, 3, 5, 2, 9, 7, 9, 2, 4. Actually, it's not necessary to arrange this in order. And then that's not our concern. Guarantee that these are the elements of A union B, B union C. Now we're done with this one. Let's have A union B as another. This is part of our solution. A union B. A union B. The combination of the union of these two sets is the universe, right? Am I correct? The universe. Yeah, I'll answer this one early. The answer for A union B is the universe or the universal set. And then between A union B intersection C, what's the answer? It's simply because A union B is the universe, therefore, we're asked now to find what is the intersection of C and then the universe.
C, sir.
Okay, our answer here is C. Or, if I may write, the elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? So we have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then. So basically, what we're asked here is, what is the union of this set and then this set? Okay? So it's simply A union B union C. So our answer here is simply, take note, C is already part of our given. It's already here. So it's just simply the union of B and C. Am I correct? Because the question here is the union of this set and then this one. This is the answer. This set is this one, and then this set is this one. Therefore, the union of this and this, our answer is, okay, let's combine. The union of this set and this set, of course, this is C, which is this one. So basically, our answer is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 9. Or simply B union C. Am I correct? What do you think?
Yes, sir.
Okay? So I mean that's the whole process and how you're going to how you're going to take it one at a time. Any question? Again, this is still union and intersection. There are still other operations actually. I will just include one more um, operation because so that next Monday we'll have a shorter discussion. We have the complement. Okay, the complement of set. Complement of set is, or also known as the absolute complement, denoted by example. The complement of A. The symbol for that is A prime. That's the notation. There's an A and then there's a symbol somewhere here. It's called. We read this one as A A prime. Or we can read that one. You can also encounter the symbol like this, A and then C. It means A complement, the complement of set A. What else? Anyway, so we have definition A prime is simply symbolically this is a set containing X such that X is an element of the universe. I sorry, that's how we write this one. X is an element of the universe such that X is not an element of A. So simply, if you will take this seriously, the meaning of this one, we're referring to elements that is found in the universe that is not found in A. That's A prime. Example: if my universe is X, such that um, X is an element of Z plus less than or equal to 5. Example: this is my universe. Okay, and then my A is a set containing 1, 2, and 3. Now, if you're asked what is A prime, it's the question. So according to this description, when you're talking about A complement or A prime, it refers to the elements found in the universe that is not found in A. So if our A here is 1, 2, 3, and our universe is Z plus less than or equal to 5, then what is our A complement? Who can give me the answer?
4, 5, sir.
4, 5.
Okay, our answer is 4 and 5. Okay, because our universe here, if we're going to do the rooster method for this one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Because these are the integer positive integers less than or equal to 5. Now, since A, 1, 2, 3, these first three elements of the universe are members of A, therefore, the only members of U that is not in A are 4 and 5. Therefore, the complement of A is this one. You have also to understand that A complement, so the complement of the complement is just A. Okay? How? Because, example, when you say this is the complement, A prime is 4 and 5. And then when you get the elements of A complement, the complement of A complement is this one, correct? So you will go back to the original set. That's why A complement complement is A. Am I making sense? Hello? No one is answering. This one is an A complement complement equals A. It's just like uh it's like saying if this is the two number, the complement of this one is this one. Therefore, the complement of this is this. Uh, Example, the complement of A is one. The complement of A is 4 and 5. Okay, so the complement of 4 and 5 is 1, 2, 3 because the elements that is found in the universe, okay, in the universe, aside from 4 and 5 is 1, 2, 3. Therefore, the complement of A, the complement of the complement of A is A itself. I hope it makes sense to you. Any question? What about if I'll ask you? Let's add one more set B containing 2 and 4, and then C containing 1 and 5. Okay, I have now my three sets. What about A complement intersection B complement? What is the answer? Anyone, what is the intersection of the complement of A and the complement of B?
5.
I'm not sure. Let's find out. Okay, what's the complement of A? This is the complement of A. We have already here. Let's just find the complement of B. What's B prime? Our B is 2, 4. So what are the elements of 2 and 4? The elements of the universe that is aside from 2 and 4. We have
1,
1,
3, 5.
3, and 5. Now between this one and this, what is the common?
5.
Therefore, our answer here is a single. This is a single tone set containing 5 as its element. What about A union B? The intersection of the complement of A union B, and then union A intersection C complement. What about that one? Actually, I think this is the situation for the so-called De Morgan's law, but I forgot already De Morgan's law. But anyway, let's just settle with this one first.
1 and 4, sir.
Can you please explain to us how to get the members of this set, the complement of A, B, union with complement of A intersection C? Maybe we can start with, I can erase this one earlier. First is, let's look at this one. To find the answer for this, you have to get first A union B. A union B is, here A union B is 1, 2, 3, and 4, correct? Between these two sets, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 4, your union is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then, therefore, A union B complement is referring to it containing an element that is from the universe that is not found in here. So what are the elements of the universe aside from these 4 here? We have
5.
5. Okay, we resolved already this one. Let's have A intersection C. A intersection C, what are the elements of A intersection C? A and C, what's the common?
1.
1.
Okay, the common element is 1, is a single tone. Now let's have A intersection C, complement. So what are the elements found in the universe that is not, that is aside from 1? We have What?
Five.
2, 3, 4,
That's
5.
2, 3, 4, and 5, correct? So if this is now, this is what we're concerned, this set and then this set. The question is union, so we'll combine this one and then this. What is our answer? Our
Two,
answer
three,
3,
four,
is,
4,
five.
5.
that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if the question is, what is n of A, let's make it like this. N of A, U, B, complement U, and then A intersection C, complement, and then bracket. What's our answer?
4, sir.
The answer is 4 because it contains 4 elements. Okay, I think that's all. Unless if you have questions for me, do you have any question? For those who missed this lesson, I'm pretty sure they really missed this one because like the whole time we have, there are 3 operations involved, and then the operation is quite uh, challenging if you will get lost in the middle of how you're going to do it. Okay, do you have any other question or do you have questions for me or clarifications?
None, sir.
Okay, so with that talking, I'll just like to remind everybody that Wednesday is your scheduled prelim exam, and then after the prelim examination Wednesday, next Wednesday, I'll cover the rest of the operations that we haven't finished, and then the Wednesday of that week, Wednesday next week is we will have your first quiz under midterm with the lessons from Union of Sets until the last operations involved that will be discussed next Monday. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so with that saying, you can now open your camera. And then you can be goodbye to your classmate as we will about to end our sessions and you can go.
Bye, guys.
Bye everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you, sir.
I
Thank you,
just
sir.
hope
Thank you,
you learned
sir.
something.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Goodbye, sir.
Bye.